Hello everyone, this is Wizard Eye, in a video that I wanted to say for a very long time. I wanted to get this off my chest. I truly believe this series. And what this series is about? Well, if anyone remember the 7th entry of the Tony Hawk series, I felt like this is the game where the series kind of went bad. But yeah, I truly believe this. I believe Murphy is actually the costume character. What? Yeah, Murphy in the far left. I think that is the costume skater. So, why would I feel that way?
Oh man, I can't wait to ride that thing.
Yeah, that's why. On the Tony Hawk America Wasteland, well, technically, Tony Hawk America Skateland on the Nintendo DS, the skater kind of sounded like Murphy. And the game started off with Murphy, like skating along until he found a comic book based on the game story. Let's see. We don't get to see his face yet until much later, but he's wearing glasses, if one can tell, and he's reading the story. And I'm accusing, as he's reading, he's imagining the character in his head. And if one pay attention to the set of characters one can choose, the one in the far right looked like Murphy a little bit. That one, yes. The one with the glasses. And even the voice kind of sounded like him too. And funny enough, if you choose the character, everyone will look disappointed. Like, hey, I want to be the star. But I truly believe that's Murphy right there. Yeah, so I'll explain more. Especially with the character that, well, I guess I'll say a little bit later, but he was really like a part of the imagination. Well, if anyone remembers Tony Hawk America Skateland, you encounter Murphy a lot. And he seems to know like a lot of like individuals that could hook him up with stuff he need. Even Cash. Though I found it weird that we gave Cash to Joey B, but yet we couldn't find Cash to bail out Iggy, so that's pretty weird. Unless, of course, he's the guy that bailed him out. But still, or enough cash to actually buy the skate park. So that I always felt that was weird. But yeah, and here's the skater trying to escape his like old life and wanted to be a skater in LA. Yes. And let's get started. As the game start off, we're like heading to LA until the costume skater got hit by two punks stealing his stuff away. And this is where we meet the chick, Mindy. Mindy is basically like the dual Nagasis in this story, especially in Tony Hawk America Skateland. She's like the only reoccurring character in this game, in all versions, from the Nintendo DS to the Nintendo Game Boy Advance. Yeah, we don't get to see any other character, unless of course you believe Murphy is the costume skater, especially with the voice clip in the Nintendo DS. I know that's going to sound very, very crazy, but I'll explain much later. So here I am, skating around as Murphy, as the costume skater, beating up the skater to get his stuff back. And seriously, I made him look like Murphy. You see, he kind of looked like Murphy, even with the goatee, yeah. Well, still, maybe not 100%, but it looked like Murphy. Maybe his twin brother, yeah. But I truly do believe this is Murphy, like imagination as he's reading the comic. He's like viewing the skater. And like, you're going to say, why there's another Murphy? I believe that's like his imaginary friend. And it's weird because like, if I like remember with the Nintendo DS story, the skater won the competition and met Tony Hawk in trying to save America's Skateland. And if I remember from Tony Hawk Downhill Jam, America's Skateland was like in the background. But still, yeah, and this is like why I feel Murphy is like part of like the figment of imagination. Now, as we're trying to head to the next part of the story, we'll get to see the rest of Mindy's friends. And there are a bunch of misfits. I actually want to call it misfits, but there are a bunch of like skaters out there. And yes, knocking out Useless Dave and Boom. But yeah, look. They look alike. Whoa. Okay, maybe not exactly, but yeah, I made them almost alike. I couldn't have found the shirt, but hey, if I could definitely make it happen. But yeah, actually, to be fair, it looked like Murphy's little brother more than anything. But yeah, and yeah, I know it sounds crazy. Just a voice clip found in Nintendo DS. Like, it could have been anyone. I mean, wrestling do it all the time. I remember it was like Tyson Kidd, like, his silhouette is like there. And everyone was so, oh, that's Tyson Kidd coming back. And I remember King Ross said, no, it's just like something they use as a generic background for ranking or unknown wrestler. And I remember Don Tony liking that, saying, oh, yeah, it's true, basically. But yeah, here, the two Murphys, like, that's crazy, because I'm thinking Murphy right there is Murphy, but like his imaginary self. Unless, of course, they're like twin brothers that never met each other, and they're finally meeting for the first time, or a doppelganger. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And well, okay. You'll see what I mean later.
Who's the tool?
I'm a tool. Yeah, nice bail back there. You get a massage with that facial?
Boone, he's a friend of mine. I thought he could chill with us and maybe session the ranch.
Well, you thought wrong. The ranch is our spot. No huckers, especially not cocky ones.
No problem. You don't have to let me in there. If I felt threatened by someone better than me, I'd do the same thing.
You think you're that good, huh? All right, let's see what you got. Prove me wrong and the ranch is all yours.
I've got the wall flip to not a... Check it! Wall flip to not a spin.
And Murphy seems to be really, really good at skating. Especially when he was performing the Nada spin. Like, that's like God level if you think about it. The way like he's like walking on the wall. Like, almost like he was like imagining he's that good.
Alright, man. If you want me to let you into the ranch, you need to bust some skills. Hey, watch me. Just run up the wall, do a wall flip, and land a Nada spin on the pole.
Murphy, I feel like he's like a god because for some reason he knows everyone. Like, he even knows the one that could give him cash. Ash! Serious. And here I am about to face Murphy. Like, seriously, this guy is way too good. And his challenge wasn't that hard, to be honest, but like in real life, if you think about it, yeah. I'm assuming he must learn from Master Sin.
Wow, that was awesome!
And in this game, we meet the legendary skater Iggy Van Zandt, or should I say the fictional imaginary legendary skater Iggy Van Zandt. And we're supposed to help Iggy Van Zandt with getting some wood for his skate park. Hence, like the name of the game, America Wasteland. Well, technically Skate Ranch. That's the level. But still, we're going to talk to Murphy. And he seems to know a lot, like, around the world. Like, as in if it was, like, him reading. Like, almost like Christian, making him like a Mary Sue. Yeah, like, here, Murphy, reading like he knows everything. Shan says, yeah, and we got to ride on him to get all the boards. Sound wacky enough, seriously.
Are we having an open house here today or something?
Yo, Iggy, we've got someone you should meet. This dude rips.
That a fact. You got moves, huh, Slick? Well, you want to ride here, you gotta earn it. There's a half-built ramp I got going over there. You give me some wood to finish it, then maybe we'll talk.
Fair enough.
And while you're at it, take my dog Sanchez for a walk. Thing's gotta do something fierce. Don't worry, he don't bite. Well, except for that one dude's leg he chewed off. Good luck!
Hey, I know some perfect spots in Beverly Hills and Hollywood where you can snake some wood for the ramp. Here, take Iggy's dog Sanchez. He knows exactly where to go and he'll make sure no one gives you any crap. Oh, especially security guards. Sanchez hates security guards.
Look, the two Murphys. Well, the costume skater and the actual Murphy. But seriously, they look alike.
Damn, man, Iggy's got some tight moves. That dude's pretty good.
Wait, pretty good? Okay, you have no idea who he is, do you? Iggy is a legend.
How come I've never heard of him?
When he started to get big, the dude dropped out. He hated all the publicity.
Just know that you're in the presence of greatness, my friend.
It's all right, I guess. Listen, Chief, this ain't no five-star resort, but if you want, you can crash here with the rest of these sponges.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it seems like Murphy knows a lot about Iggy Van Sam. Like, he's like a walking encyclopedia. Murphy seems to be knowing everything. Everyone. So I wonder if Murphy was the actual, like, reader. He's, like, also imaginary himself. Like, to self. I don't know. Unless, of course, like, if Mindy did wrote this, I mean, like, why is there two Murphy? If Murphy in it, and if Murphy imaginary himself as the costume skater, what's going on here? But I imagine if this actually did happen, if the costume skater never existed, actually. This is just her inserting a character there. Oh yeah, if anyone ever wondered, don't you think it's strange that in the subtitles, the closed captioning, it does not match what the actual dialogue is being said? It's weird. Like, they say something, and it say in the words a totally different meaning there. So, found it really strange.
I'm down with that plan.
You should cruise back over to Hollywood before that thing's gone. And bring back that dino head.
Yeah, and bring back that dino head. So, as we're here, well, here's the moment, actually. In the moment of truth, this is why when I first saw, is that Murphy voice? Is Murphy the main character? I gotta check this out.
Oh man, I can't wait to ride that thing.
Oh man, I can't wait to ride that thing.
I like it. Now all we need are more things like that, and this place will go off.
Hey, let's get that big spinning 69 gas station sign in Beverly Hills. You know the one on top of that roof that looks like a nacho chip? Meet me at the gas station in Beverly Hills.
There it is! Is that Murphy? Like, the dialogue. Oh man, I can't wait to ride on that thing. Hey, Murphy! So here we are talking to Murphy about how to bring that awning loose. Like, seriously. How does doing tricks make anything be loose like that? If anything, I would just think that we'll just scratch it. But hey, Murphy seems to know all. If it's like he's imagining himself as a Mary Sue. I don't know. It's weird because if anyone's familiar with like Christian, he created a identical twin sister. And this is where I felt like this is where the Murphy thing comes in play. And look at this guy. He apparently knows Murphy. Like how? Are you Murphy friend? Like seriously, like he could hook up with any type of thing. Any concert, like, how? He's like Muscle Man from Regular Show. Like, he knows a guy. Like, how? Are you Murphy friend? Yeah, of course we're Murphy friends. Yeah, we seem to know everything about the world. Are you Murphy friend? Well, of course I'm Murphy friend. Seriously. But yeah, like, if it's like He knows everyone. And if anyone familiar with Muscle Man from regular show, yeah, that's basically Murphy. He knows a guy. But how? If
Hey,
it's
hey, man,
he
give me a
put
hand.
himself like a Mary Sue. And here we are on the roof just because Murphy did him a favor.
All right. Well, that
technically,
cop's taking a whiz. We're gonna borrow
he
some
would do
stars
him a
for the
favor
ranch.
if we do Murphy a
What
favor.
the hell? How are we gonna
Whereas
do
The
that?
costume
Rod over
skater
here has
technically
jammed a
doing
couple of
right
shovels
now.
under some stars.
But seriously,
All you gotta do is grind each one to pop the stars
Weird.
up. And make
If
it
you
quick.
think
We only
about
got a few seconds
Murphy,
before that cop
the
comes back
Muscle
here.
Man. But still, and here we are talking to Murphy again. Like Murphy's everywhere. And we gotta take out the stars for the skate ranch. Serious. The same place where we do the manual from Tony Hawk to Tony Alba. Yeah. And we gotta like break all that stuff. Yeah. Crazy though. Like, how do Murphy know that doing such tricks on those panels? Well, we gotta do like an auto spin, I believe. But still, grind on those shovels. We'll just break it apart. Can we just do it with our hand? Yeah, not a spin, man.
Almost there. You popped a couple of them up. Now bank drop on them so we can pull them
Weird
out
to
of here.
Think about it. Murphy's just watching himself.
Hurry, man. I think I heard him
trying
flush.
to break these stars. Pretty hilarious. And we gotta tap the rail on these shovels. Pretty funny.
Yo, nice job helping that Chris.
Oh, did you spoons?
Catch you later.
You're not person. One more.
Hey, you're...
Ancient proverbs say, man of faith do many things. I am Guru, here to teach you as long as you are willing to learn.
Are you talking wax on, wax off kind of stuff?
No joking, you are a fool if you do not wish to learn. You must unlock the powers of two ancient secrets. One lies in that pyramid. You must ascend a great height and unleash its power. Your board is the key. Use it to not spin the highest point.
And this is the part where it sounds crazy, but Mindy apparently know a guy named Master Sin, and we're here trying to talk to Master Sin. And this is the connection. I felt like Master Sin is the key to everything. The key why I feel like Murphy is the costume skater.
You have done well. Now you use your key to finish the task. Focus your strength and smash pyramid with board.
Murphy imagination. Breaking these, I don't even know what you even call it, but we had to do like a not a spin on them, and they just fly off the sky. Crazy. Master Sin, some kind of higher being, and look at that! How is that even possible? Master Sin knows a lot of things, just like Murphy. We're supposed to know these imaginary methods, these fictional method, like focus and special. Like, how do he knows? And we're gonna walk up the stairs and talk to Murphy, and this is where it gets crazy.
Oh man, I can't wait to ride that thing.
Yeah, sounds like exactly the same. And here it goes with not a spin. It felt like not a spin is also the key, because Master Sin is asking for a not a spin. Murphy's asking for a not a spin. I felt like Master Sin and not a spin is the key to all this. And here we are trying to, I guess, not a spin the Bell statue. Yeah. And once again, it get all imaginary. once we do it. Well, we're ultimately failing this, but still. And here we are, Nada spinning, just like Master Sin mission.
Nice. Now line yourself up and do a wall plant on the bell to knock it over.
And then we had to do a wall plant, and watch. It's flying off just like Master Sin mission. But how? How Murphy and Master Sin had the same stuff? Right? Crazy. It's like, wow. And here, we're talking to Master Sin to do more crazy mission.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry.
You what? All right. Here, top this. Not bad, but...
That guy deserved it for being, like, cocky.
Ouch.
Here we
that
go.
hurt.
Murphy, he's the man. All right. And here's Tony Hawk just being impressed. And it's weird because if you think about it, the costume skater said his crew, and there's Murphy talking to that same girl from the beginning of the game. Like, if Murphy's just imagining all this, or it's like there's some kind of connection. I don't know. Wait, I do know. It's like if he's reading everything that already happened. But the thing is, I feel like Mindy created a character so the reader can relate to them. And since Murphy was already, like, there, like, he knows everything, he's just imagining the skater as him. And he's just looking at the other self. Yeah. And again, it seems like Murphy is, like, everywhere. Here's Mindy talking about, like, they need to get that shark out. And Murphy knows a guy to move it. Crazy. And once again, the whole Nada spin. Crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I saw that too. That'd be righteous if we could finagle that thing.
Yeah, it would. You should use that kicker next to me to acid drop on top of the head to get it loose.
Look at you all busting out the skater lingo.
Don't forget who styled you out with half the tricks you know. Now get your cocky butt up there. Shark attack! Good job. Now go look for some more stuff. I'll call Murphy and get him to hook me up with a truck to get this to the ranch. I'm sure he knows a guy.
You see? Murphy! To hook her up with a truck, like... Wow! Murphy's too dependable. Crazy.
Let's see now if you can pull 3 crank flips, Mr. Freestyler.
And this is the word I believe where Murphy and Master Sin does connect. This is actually one of the two. Here we are, actually going to talk to Murphy, and the dialogue seemed crazy if you think about it after this. Because yeah, he's the man.
You should try to hit this kicker, then get off your board in midair and pull that crap off the wall. Nice!
How are we gonna get it back to the ranch? You the man, Murphy. Always got the plan.
Yeah, go, go, go! Make Master Sin proud! Like, how do Murphy knows Master Sin? We never got to see those two interact. It was almost like those two are like higher being, or should I say an imagination. And yeah, Murphy, you're the man! You always got the plan! Seriously! Murphy's like almost like a god. And so do Master Sin. And
Dude, you'll never guess what Murphy hooked up for us this time.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
here we are. Again with Murphy hooking up with a helicopter? What's next? A plane? Like, how the Murphy could come? He seems to know everyone. Like Muscle Man. Like, but to this extreme. Whoa. Man, like, here's Murphy again, and this is the part where I'm talking about. He seems to know about, like, everyone with cash, and I'm like, how come he can't come up with the money for the cash? And we gotta distract the construction worker. Like, what the? Like, he knows the guy. I mean, crazy. Just to make Joey B happy? Like, how did he know cash will make him happy? There's some people who just won't do it even for cash. It's crazy. Like, Murphy, you seem to be the man with the plan. Like, what the? And it's like, where? And it's, yeah, it was Master Sin. Make Master Sin proud. And, whoa, that guy would have been gone from the face of the earth. How did he survive that? And look, Murphy seems to have the green. He is really the man. Yeah, like, what the? Murphy, how do you come up with these stuff? He's like the Deus Ex Machina, seriously. And yeah, he got a text message. Like, he knows where Tony Hawk is. The Tony Hawk? Like the legend? The Birdman? Like, seriously. How did Murphy get all these information? Unless, of course, he's like some kind of all-supreme being. I don't know. It's like, unless that's not even in the original comic. It's like if Murphy just decided to insert a lot of things through his imagination. That's crazy. And there's Tony Hawk. And what the? A $5,000 haircut. That seemed like extreme. But still, yeah.
Sorry to drag you out of there, but it was an emergency. Murphy has a plan.
Dude, I just got a text message. Word is Tony Hawk's shopping here on Rodeo Drive. Like right now. I figure if we can convince him and the other pro skaters that live in LA to be in the Save Green Pipes Point video, we can make enough money to buy the ranch back from the auction block. You and Dave get Tony Hawk committed to this video, hook, line, and sinker. I'm off to get the internet thing going.
I'll get the word out on the street about this.
We'll hook back up when enough pros are down with us to make the video.
Hey, check out Tony Hawk shopping on Rodeo Drive. You here for a $5,000 haircut or just picking up some diamond spinner rims for your board?
Well, kid, I think I paid my dues. I'm allowed to have a little fun.
Dude, do you know who you're talking to? Only the guy who's invented like every trick you've ever tried. Airwalk, Madonna, the 900. Tell him, Birdman.
Better yet, meet me up on that hotel roof over there and I'll show him.
You're about to get schooled.
Okay, rookie, time for a little history lesson. Here's one of my super old school moves, the airwalk. This'll be perfect for clearing that gap. Now you try it. I'll meet you at the next spot after my $5,000 haircut. Hey man, come check this out. You gotta try this next move. It's a gymnast plant. It's where you do it.
Look at useless Dave.
Tony was never a gymnast. He just came up with that name.
He looks like
Thanks
a
for
seal,
clarifying,
like,
Dave.
with like
no
a beat up
problem.
face. What the
Here,
world?
you'll see when I hit that lip over there.
And with that laugh too. And
Perfect
look,
form,
they
Tony.
look so
Totally nailed
silly.
it.
Like what the? They look
Thanks.
so
I'll see you at the
silly,
next
so
spot.
stupid. That's crazy. But yeah, I think maybe the costume skater is like a puppet to Murphy. And look, here's Murphy talking about thank you for the Hollywood sign. And they changed it up to make it look like Wasteland. But how? I wouldn't even think. Well, maybe I would have figured it out. But it's like Murphy knows a lot of trick. And here's Murphy again talking about Bam Margera. Like, how Murphy just knows when to spot someone. He's like the Days Ex Masica. Like, he knows when to help the costume skater. Maybe when he couldn't figure out, or maybe something just seems to be off, here's Murphy to the rescue. Like, seriously, like, if maybe he told Mindy to write these stuff because maybe Mindy cannot come up with such scenario. And he's like, just put me there. Just make it seem like all powerful.
So hang on.
And here we are with the two Murphy.
Yeah,
like,
we're in
seriously,
business. Word's
he
out about
seems
the
to
video,
know
and I got
everything.
a website up and rolling.
A website? What do you know about computers?
Yeah,
Nothing.
even with the
But
computer.
the guy who owes me for taking out his butt ugly sister knows a lot.
Well, actually, he knows the
Sweet.
guy how to use a computer.
We already got pre-orders just off the buzz of the
Seriously,
pros we got
Murphy's
for the video.
even good
Nice.
with business. Like,
But if we
how?
want to make some serious jack, this video needs
It's
something
like
epic.
crazy.
We should just wreck something big time.
You know, there's supposed to be this old vacant casino near East LA. Rumor is it's gonna get demoed, and if we can find it, we can do it ourselves.
Sounds like a plan to me. I heard you morons were making a video. I thought you might want a real skater in it.
Are you serious? Dude, that'd be huge! The return of Iggy Van Sant, people would go crazy for it.
Yeah,
Come
that
on,
set
let's
us
do
over
it.
the
Let's
top.
roll. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
That video would go off.
I figure if I'm gonna get my skate ranch back, I gotta quit sitting on my ass waiting for someone else to bail me out. Know what I'm saying? Plus, I suppose you don't need to have two people staying pissed off at you.
Have you seen her?
Yeah, she's still bumming over you. But hey, she's a tough chick. She'll get over it. One day.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's hit it.
Oh, right, let's
Come on, everybody.
It
Let's hit
looked
it.
like Entourage 2.0 for there for a moment. And here we are. This is where I mentioned earlier in the video. This is where I felt like this connects everything with the costume skater imagination.
Got any thoughts? I don't
Now,
know,
boom!
man. I mean, I
Master
guess I
Sin
could
appear out of
remember the
nowhere.
powers of the ancient secret.
It's like, did he teleport there? One would imagine, this got to be like imagination. And you'll be right. He didn't just, appear. He's just going through the head of this costume skater. And this is what I'm talking about when Murphy said, go make Master Sin proud. This is the moment. The moment I'm trying to say this is just some kind of crazy imagination. And look at Boom. He's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, I got the idea. Here you go. But that means that, does everyone also see two Murphys? Or is it just costume skater imagining that they also see Murphy? Or is Mindy writing this as she saw it, like, do everyone cares? If this makes sense, I need something to write for a David X Masica. This asks so many questions, like, do everyone is also imaginary Murphy? Or is everyone imagining the costume skater? No, it can't be because of the Master Sin. Boom was just talking to this costume skater. Do Murphy look like someone else? Or does Murphy look like someone like, let's say, actually, maybe this is a crazy question. Is Murphy the character from Tony Hawk America's Skateland? And this one is totally different. What did I mean? Well, what is Murphy? It's the guy that won that competition, helped Tony Hawk to save America's Skateland, and we're just a different character that's saving the skate ranch, aka America Wasteland. Here, we're going to show another clip to see how similar those two sound like.
Oh man, I can't wait to ride that thing.
Oh man, how sweet is this? A whole casino all to ourselves.
And now we got to help him out with this. What the world? Holy smoke. And it's like, here in a casino, Murphy just seems to be all powerful once again. Like, he knows what to do. And he also seems to know a guy. It's crazy. And what's up with these casino coins? Those chips being extra big. Are we imagining that they're extra big? How crazy is this? And Murphy needs to, like he knows a guy that's going to Las Vegas. Isn't the casino the level from Tony Hawk Underground 2 Remix? The new world that was exclusive, like, to the PSP? Like, but how? Murphy seems to know everything. And here we are. Murphy was literally the last person we had to go through for the last mission in story mode to help out to get that video out. If it's like this custom skater is talking to himself, giving himself a pep talk, giving himself advice, like Murphy is there saying, go finish this crazy story. Because in the Nintendo DS, there's a sequel to this that we had to go against Antonio. But here we are.
Check it out. Let's meet outside by the entrance in East LA when we're done with this casino.
And this is, my friends, the end of the video. This is why I think Murphy is the constant skater. Because if it wasn't for Master Sin, it would not occur to me. But because of Master Sin, this is why I think that way. Master Sin wasn't a figment of imagination. And for some reason, Mindy and Murphy knows who's Master Sin. And even the costume skater seems to say, this is so crazy, but he has seen crazier things. I believe you, Mindy. And we're hearing the same voice on this costume skater on the Nintendo DS. And I felt like those two character voice actors sound the same. Crazy. But I gotta wonder, when Mindy is writing the story, because apparently she's the Arthur, does she think so Murphy? Like, does the event happen as Murphy, but she didn't want to make it sound like Murphy's doing it, so she created a brand new character named Murphy also? What is going on? But I'm assuming maybe Murphy didn't want to be the star and say, we need a character that feels like we can connect to. So when the reader read, they feel like they're part of the story. And that's why when Murphy in the beginning of the game, when he saw his own comic, he's like, okay, let me go through it. Oh, let me imagine myself as this constant skater. Even so, I am also in the story. Probably just a figment of the imagination of this costume skater. Crazy. Well, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. And you guys were wondering, what is this nut job babbling about this whole time? Well, I was babbling about how this costume skater is Murphy. Alright. Bye!